Hey, what's up? Today, gonna give a quick review for Borderlands. Ever since Tuesday, all of my free time and even some of my sleep time has gone into playing this game. It's one of the most addictive games I've played in quite a while. It's the most addictive one I can remember in the past at least year and a half. It's great because they set out to make a first-person shooter RPG, and they succeeded. The RPG elements obviously take a backseat to the shooting. I mean, each character has certain abilities, and they can level up and distribute points in certain areas. But beyond that, the RPG elements are pretty light. It's mainly RPG in the sense of exploring these areas, leveling up and fighting tougher enemies, and most importantly, finding loot. The game has advertised thousands and thousands of weapons. Now, obviously, not every weapon is different visually, it's stats, but I was very, very, very surprised at just how much of variations there were in appearance of the guns. I've played through it about once, and I'm halfway through in my second playthrough. God knows how many hours I've put into it since Tuesday, but I'm still finding new weapons that I've never seen before, and that's really cool. That makes me want to keep playing and find even better weapons. But the shooting, like I said, it works. Unlike Fallout 3, which wasn't exactly a shooter, but it played like a first-person shooter. The shooting elements in the Borderlands work because they feel like a first-person shooter would. It feels basically like Call of Duty with RPG, aspects to it. And shooting elements are really good. The guns all handle really nicely. The enemy AI is good. They're aggressive, and it's certainly not an easy game. It's challenging even on one player. You'll find yourself really backed in a corner because the game just throws so many enemies at you, which is really cool. And beyond that, it's just all around, from top to bottom, it's just a really solid game. I don't have any real complaint with it. The co-op is up to 4 players. It works perfectly. I've played it a bunch. The graphics? The graphics aren't amazing. There's some parts. I know it's cel shaded, but there are some parts that are pretty ugly. A few mountains that you'll get to, but beyond that, I did like the art style. I thought it gave the game more of a personality, and the sort of style that the gameplay is wouldn't have really worked if it had been a really realistic looking game. The controls are really responsive and handle well. The RPG elements and loot system are handled well. They're easy to use, so people who aren't big on RPGs won't be weighed down by it. But I guess the only problems I would have with the game are that the loot system is the first. If you pick up money, it's saved, or it's distributed amongst everyone. Yet guns are first come, first served, so make sure you're playing with people who you know or trust, because if you play online with random people, it pretty much just becomes one person will be left fighting and actually playing the game, and there are people who are just running off God knows where and looking for boxes and stealing all the loot so you can't get any, and that is a problem. They should have done a random loot drop, because you have to know that people are going to just run around and steal loot instead of helping. But beyond that, the only other complaint I would maybe have is that I bought this game because I wanted to keep me busy for a very, very, very long time. Now, it certainly is a great game. It's addictive, and I love playing through it. The problem I'll say is, I've beaten it, and I already have 1,000 achievement points. I'm not bragging. I'm saying the achievement points in this game are really, really, really easy. I'm level 50, and to be honest, the game doesn't. Some people were saying, is this the game, does it begin when you get level 50, or does it end when you get level 50? If you were to ask me honestly what I think as of now, I think it ends at 50. While you can still play through and fight tough enemies and, search for loot, that's only going to keep you going for so long. To be honest, I'm on my second playthrough fighting harder enemies, and I'm really not finding that many interesting weapons. And the area, it's big, but it's not huge. It's not a huge world to explore. Now, Gearbox has said that there will be downloadable content, and by the end of the year, of course, if you've played games like this on the 360 before, Too Human, Kingdom Under Fire, Sacred 2, you know not to hold your breath for downloadable content, but they have said it is coming, and depending on how Gearbox supports the game will be how much I'm going to be playing it. If they're just going to be releasing, new weapons or something, I'd put it in, every now and then. But it's a game I'm definitely going to be playing this fall and some of the winter. But in 4 months from now, if you were to ask me, am I still going to be playing it pretty heavily? No, I'm probably not. I don't even know if I'll have it after 4 months. Like I said, if Gearbox does support the game and releases some really good downloadable content, like new areas, maybe they could raise the level cap, new weapons, obviously, which is, I'm assuming, what they will add. But and even new quests would be cool too. But if they do support this could be a really, really cool game. If they even went so far as to maybe release expansion packs, that would be very cool. But for the moment, I'd give this game a 9.0. Even if I was to stop playing it right now and sell it, I'd still give it a 9.0 because the first time through, I just had a blast with this game. I played it, when I first got it, I started at 10:30 at night. I played it with my friend when we were done with work, and we played until about 4 in the morning without any breaks. We just couldn't put it down. It's one of those games that's really, really, really addictive, and one of those ones where you say, just one more area, then I'll go to sleep, and 3 hours later, here we are. But if you're interested in the idea of it and you don't mind the animation style graphics, it's definitely one you should pick out. Like, I think it's more fun than Halo ODST was, and it's more fun than any game I've had probably since way back in June. I think it's an excellent game, and definitely one that you should check out. Even with all the great games coming out this fall, it's definitely one you should check out. It's an awesome game, and I think you'll like it.